Afternoon peeps, how are you all doing? Good, I hope. Lisa and I are in Plymouth, and with us being in Plymouth, obviously there has to be one place we have to come to, and that's the Citadel down in Plymouth. Now, I haven't been here in years, so I'm going to turn around so you can actually see behind us. There. This is the War Memorial that's in Plymouth itself, and as you can see the various nameplates and everything like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera around, just walk around it and give you a view of the Plymouth Citadel. There you go, right up there. Like I say, it's been years since I've been here. Back in the 80s would be the last time I came to Plymouth. But, and as it shows there, and then when you look at the names, the number of names that are around there, which depicts both the First and Second World Wars. Absolutely incredible. Things like the Philippines, New Guinea, the Solomons, yeah. Coral Sea, Pacific, Malaya, right the way through, even the Russian convoys, the Malta convoys, North Africa, Greece, Crete. It really brings it into perspective what the First and the Second World Wars were about. Got one here for Normandy. Up on the top now, I've just noticed the Falklands, not 1982, but the Falklands during the wars, Jutland. So I'm just going to go back round the other side. You can see the statues here. Obviously, main ones that are depicted here are mainly naval, because Plymouth is more of a naval town than anything. Again, we've got the Mediterranean Fleet, Eastern Fleet, East Indies, submarine and mine layers, Fleet Air Arm, which people forget about, Fleet Air Arm. Maritime Regiment, landing craft. As some of you will know, I served with 17 Port Maritime Regiment Workshops Remy in Marchwood. So, you know, the landing craft and everything go all the way back. But like I say, to come here and honour these great people that have fallen during their time, and obviously there's people that have fallen during our service as well. But I can imagine on Remembrance Sunday, this place is absolutely ram-packed, especially the field over to the front of me. At the moment we've got a large wheel which Lisa and I are going to go on, and we're going to have a look at over the top of Plymouth. I'm going to go around to the front side here. There's a little memorial over to my right, which I'm going to wander over to and show you that as well. Back in a moment, sweetie. So I'm just saying hello to my wife who sat there. Lisa's come down here and we've gone into town, and like she said, we hadn't really come into Plymouth for the town itself. We come for the history. We really do love our history and looking at various historical things. I'm just going to flip the camera around again so you can see what I'm heading up towards now. Yeah, again, another great memorial. Now I know that there's one, and I can see him as I walk up now to the great Sir Francis Drake, who, when the Spanish Armada were attacking Britain, decided that he'd wait for the battle to develop. And while I'm here, what I do is I'll just play a bit of bowls. What a man, what a confident man. I don't know if you can see this. This is the plate that faces out towards the sea. And as it says there, in honour of the Navy and the abiding memory of these ranks and the ratings of this port who laid down their lives in defence of the Empire and have no other grave other than the sea. Yeah, which is true, you know, the ships that sunk, the only grave those guys have got is the sea. But they will forever be remembered on this still here. And like I say, there we have old Francis Drake himself, who, yeah, he was a great man, great man. So if you look at the plinth here that gives you the details about the Naval Memorial, if you've ever been down to Southsea Seafront, you'll find that there's one similar in design down on Southsea Seafront. Now I used to play around that when I was a kid. But again, the memorials here that are for the seamen that have laid down their lives for this country. And this is why when I see this whole thing about the Union flag and St George's flag being raised at this present moment in time as a political protest, I find it quite disheartening, I'll be honest with you. We should be flying the flag because we're proud of it, not because of the fact of we want Keir Starmer out or whatever. This is where we should be coming to. Now if you didn't know that Portsmouth is known as the home of the Royal Navy, but Plymouth is also the home to the Royal Navy. It's something that people don't understand. There's a lot of naval ships. Now in the background there, you'll see some ships from the Fleet Auxiliary. Now these are the sort of ships that myself, when I was serving, we used to actually help to repair and maintain, even though we were army, because these ships would also come into Marchwood Military Port. And that was why part of our job as 17 Port to assist. Well, what a wonderful place Plymouth is, and like I say, I haven't been here since the 1980s. It's nice to come back here and see how Plymouth is now. So I'm going to swing it round back to the main memorial itself. So again, another bit of a history lesson for you all. And like I say, if you're new to the channel and you thought, well, you're visiting some nice places, not being shown some history, and you want to subscribe, please consider it. Not telling you what to do, because we don't do that here on this channel, do we? No, we don't. So to all of you out there, have a wonderful day. The sun's finally cracking out here in Plymouth. It's been quite a dismal day, to be honest. Yeah, but hope it's the one for where you are. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and as me and Keith always say, let's tap.